Hello everyone. Today gonna take a look at the offers in this Watch Collide and who I think are the better value ones and who to avoid or to buy second if you are willing to spend a lot of money. So I would say first you should buy the Battle Pass security plan, how they call it. The 8th metal are upgrading a legendary takes a lot of fragments, and their fragments aren't really available. Yes, you can buy Sinestro a few times in Arena Shop when he's there, but besides that, you can't really have a abundance of fragments of those characters. Epics are a lot more available, so getting those 48th metal per month per 28 days I think is one, if I'm not mistaken. Then this allows you to upgrade your legendaries, and this really adds up because okay, you can to upgrade them from rank 7, you can bring them to rank 7 immediately. You don't need any fragments of those. From rank 7 to rank 8 they need to have 60 fragments, which is very easy to achieve using 8th metal, and then they go to 100 and 160, if I'm not mistaken, is the next one. Let me see, 140, then it goes to 200. You don't need to bring them to 1 silver, but to 5 red, or to especially to 3 red, so you can have artifacts. Makes a massive difference. Usually they have stuff in their kits that make them a lot stronger, especially with legendaries. They also do that at rank 9. Otherwise, most characters have a rank 10, which does something massive for their skill. So yeah, besides 8th metal, which is scarce and it's a material that you can need to save only to upgrade legendaries, it also gives you a lot of titanium, and titanium is a massive bottleneck, probably the most to level up your characters. Sometimes early game might be experienced a little bit. In some situations it's gold, because you need gold for many stuff, to upgrade gear, to upgrade ranks, to even upgrade your artifacts. But it gives you a lot of titanium, and these are by hours, so the more progress you are in the game, it will give you more titanium, and it has some say titanium that early on will help you more to upgrade your characters faster, so you go to higher levels faster, and you can push main stages and elite arena and whatever, and you can gain more rewards from that, or league challenges that I'll be making a video on very soon. It also has like almost 5,000 diamonds that are very flexible and you can spend everywhere. Gives you encrypted tokens, so you can farm legendaries and to unlock them a lot earlier, and epics, or more likely elite and rare characters fragments. It has everything you need, and I think it's the highest value. It's €16 for me. Should be around $15, I'm imagining. So it's not very expensive to spend this amount of money per month, and if I wanted to be like a very value-based spender, I would only buy this, and you're getting a lot of the rewards you can get by spending money. By buying this has the most value in my opinion, and can help you with everything. Has a little bit of everything, and if you buy it later on, where there are many where it's progressed, like level 27 where it says now, you'll get many stuff that will really feel impactful. Maybe I would like some gold, maybe a little bit more of the fragments in here, because first time I bought it, I got enough 8th metal to upgrade a legendary to rank 8, but I didn't have enough of their elite fragments, so it kind of felt anticlimactic to some degree because I needed to wait like 3 or 4 days to put a rank on my legendary and like 2 days to put a level on characters. It still saved me like 3 days of putting levels, but yeah. Besides that, after that, basically, a very value offer is the growth fund. And this is based on how far progressed you are in the game. So originally it has the first chapters, and after you finish every chapter where it says you can get 2,000 diamonds, it's 16,000 diamonds, and you can buy this many times. My guess is it will go up until all the chapters, because this is like the third or fourth for me. So you buy it once, 16,000 diamonds, you buy it second time, another 16,000, but you need to have been progressed in the main stages to get those. It's not too bad if you have like 5, 6 of them, you will already get like many diamonds, and then you will get 2,000 every time you beat a certain chapter that it requires. So 16,000 diamonds, you can do a lot with that. You can pull artifacts many times and have guaranteed elites and epics. You can, when there is a new character release, you can have an epic guarantee many times and basically guarantee that you unlock those characters and have them even at rank 7 where you get another fragment for free. So you can have him at rank 8, every character you unlock. If you are buying this, it's basically very much guaranteed. There are diamonds are flexible, so you can do many things with those, and it's actually very important because they help you progress with many things, and this is the best value for buying diamonds. So the normal price that they have is like outrageous, even with first purchase giving you double, like to get 16,000, it's 100 euros, and even 100 euros, it's like 13,000 for the first purchase. So it's less than 1/10 of their normal price, but it might be slow for a very early game player. They might get it every few days, get a few of those 2,000, but even with 2,000 you can do a lot, and it's definitely recommended if you want to like unlock a character, where an epic character where they are. Even for legendaries, you can buy the 3 times here, and if you are close as a early game player, for example, to unlock Wonder Woman from her banner, you can buy those per day and unlock her faster, or hoard those up and have them for the next legendary. Buy titanium here for the 100, so you spend 600 every day, and will allow you to put many levels on characters and have those always, so you get the fragments you have to upgrade characters. Diamonds are very valuable in the game. You can do many stuff with 16,000. So definitely the best value for diamonds. And right after that would be, and you can just only buy, like, you buy the security plan, okay? It has like 5,000 diamonds, 4,800 or 900, something like this. I think it's 4,880, if I'm not mistaken. So you get those, you get other stuff that allow you to upgrade your characters, and then you can, if you really want a new epic, or to unlock a new artifact for guarantee, you then can spend like 10 euros or dollars or whatever it is for you, and have 16,000 diamonds to play with. You can do many stuff with that, and then maybe wait for the next month. You will also be getting diamonds by playing and progressing to main stages and from the next battle pass. And if you have bought those, or you have maxed it out, or you want more diamonds besides the growth fund, then you go to the drone, because drone gives you 7,500 diamonds for €5. This gives you 16,000 for 10. So this is a little bit higher value. It gives you 1,000 more per €10 that you spend. But and you can get those immediately if you have pushed through the stages. While this one you get 300 immediately and then you get 240 daily, and you don't get like 240 when you log in. It will give you a little bit per time. Now it gives you 10. I don't know, every hour it gives you some. So it can add up, and you don't feel the benefit immediately from that. But this will give you 7,500 diamonds in 30 days. And if you also take into account that it gives you more of the, now I don't know how much it will be because I just claimed it. So it gives you bonus income 10% more of whatever you would be getting. It's 10% more, so I think this compensates for like the 1,000 diamonds that you're losing. You get more titanium, gold, and experience per every claim. So, and it also gives you for the auto challenge that's originally active when you start the game for the first day, I think, and then it just so you know how it works. And basically when you finish like a main stage or a converted skies or whatever it is, and you have finished it, I'm not gonna beat it now, but it has like an automatic feature that after 3 or 5 seconds it puts you into the next battle. So especially early game when you would be having like a convergence crisis, the next time it comes around you might have push your characters to ranks and levels and whatever, and would be clearing like many stages at a time, instead of having to manually press it every time. You can just let your phone down, have it like for 10 minutes, it clears every stage that you can clear automatically, then maybe you play manually then the next two that are a bit more tricky, and try something else and do that the next day. So early game this can be convenient, so it automatically does the challenges that you can beat, like everything, main stages, it does it automatically. Now because I didn't have it this active for many months playing the game, I'm kinda used to always checking to put the next stage, so I haven't taken a massive advantage from that. Also, usually I just can clear like only a few stages at a time, so okay, it saved me like 3-5 times that I can press I don't need to press the button to go to the next stage, but it's a nice convenient feature, especially for our early game, buying the drone. And at the end of the day, if you aren't planning to spend the diamonds immediately, you don't need them from the growth fund to pull for a specific epic that's now active or whatever. Even like this one here, the team, the block recruitment, so you can do the fusion. Then it's not bad value to also buy the drone and to say, okay, I'm gonna have some diamonds hoarded up for the next epic or whatever, the next artifact that they're gonna release. Still think growth fund is better, especially if you have pushed to the stages, so you get those immediately, and there are a little bit more, but this is like a secondary buy after that. Maybe third buy would be the Super Monthly card. That's for €20. It gives you 19,280 diamonds instead of 16,000. So it's a little bit more, like I don't know, 20-30% more for double the price. That is if you have done the drone, have done the growth funds, all of them that you can. You have done the security plans and you want to well out more, but to still buy relatively cheap diamonds for a month, like you don't care to use them immediately, you kind of want to hoard them up to have them to, and 1280, you can do something with those immediately. 600 daily, not a small amount. So it's more of a offer, and it gives you one more exclusive store. It's like a store here that from people that have bought it say that it's not something like a super impressive deals here. Maybe a little bit better than some of the dailies that are here. I don't have it, I cannot show it, but it's not something like awesome that you need to buy unless you're well and you really want to, instead of buying like the weeklies here, you buy something that's a little bit better value than those. So I have exhausted, I think, everything here that gives you like the diamonds. Those are the best buys, and they are better than buying like, let's say here there's a new epic and it gives you 10 of those for 10 euros. It's basically 2000 diamonds worth. So instead of 2000 diamonds, you buy, instead of buying this with 10 euros, you buy this with 10 euros and you have not 2000, 16,000, and you don't need to spend them all on pulling epics. Maybe you pull the epic on the first 20 pulls and then you have the rest for artifacts or for the next epic, or to buy stuff from the shop and pull legendaries or whatever. It's more flexible, definitely, and but there are some offers here for bigger wells that they also have some other nice things together. I don't think any of those are worth it, but sometimes, like with the 10 here, they may give you some of the material required to, I think it's 5, maybe 10 of this one here that allows you to also put badges on characters, and you would still buy this first because it's valuable to have it, to have this and upgrade your badges earlier together with the other pool. I don't think it's better than buying diamonds directly, and but okay, it gives you something extra. Then they have the ones that give you for 10 to 20, like the purple ones that aren't terrible early game because you will need them if you're not spending money to upgrade your characters. You won't have any like those here. So okay, if you have exhausted everything I said before, you can buy a couple of those here, get a little bit of extra value, pull a bit more characters, but this is if you really want to push characters immediately to like 5 red rank 10 or whatever. Reinforcement is kind of expensive, but at least in my opinion, if you are here and you happen to get lucky a couple of times earlier and you have like 4 blocks left or whatever at the end of the event, maybe it's worth it to spend. You look at it then, not early on. You look at it then and you say, okay, maybe I'm gonna spend another 10 euros and hope I get it. Maybe I need to spend another 5 after that. So you evaluate and you see, okay, how many pulls will this get me? How many I need if I had to pull everything, like 5 euro, 10, 20. Is it worth it to get the reinforcement to spend 10 euros? Maybe 5 or 10 might be worth it for you. If you're big or well that are buying already like those offers, maybe you want to guarantee that you unlock the new reinforcement. And the next level, there is also the board 5 that has more of those lab certificates, and maybe then you can buy some stuff here. Maybe you don't have an older reinforcement unlocked and it's worth it for you because you say, okay, I'm gonna spend like, I don't know how much, like 20, 50 euros, and I'm gonna get both crypto unlocked, and I'm gonna get to the next one that will also allow me to unlock the battery or whatever, and maybe this is worth it for you. I wouldn't buy it like this. Maybe I would spend like 5 if it was the last pull, and or 10 and was guaranteed that I'm gonna unlock it, because it's very valuable to have a new reinforcement. The daily packs here, the first one, because you will always be low on titanium, if you want to spend a little bit more money and push your characters to higher levels, it's not a bad buy necessarily. Some people are buying it. You also get a little bit of diamonds, but it's not really make any noticeable difference. But okay, €2 a few times so you can level up your characters a little bit faster. Maybe just a couple of, when you are in a day that this will allow you to put the next level faster on all your team, maybe it's worth it to spend the €2 for you. Or maybe you have exhausted everything with diamonds and you want to push your artifacts higher. It's worth it to spend like €3 and pull like 10 times and have this 120 diamonds. These are not the worst deals. Besides, I don't see anything interesting in here, and personally I wouldn't buy those, but at least those two offers, as I said, are not too bad. The first one is kind of similar than the daily, but the weekly it gives you a little bit more diamonds and a little bit less of titanium per euro that you spend. I don't really like anything else here. Even this is more expensive than the or it's €3 per 10 and €10 for 40, but this also gives you diamonds that you can get. It's kind of similar. I don't particularly like those offers, but okay, at least those two offers that I said, I can see myself if I want to spend a lot of money, or some people buying those. And if you time them correctly, you can also get the Wish rewards when you start. So if you were to buy some offers, if you can wait a day and buy them with a day apart, you can pull this more often, because if you buy two offers in a day, it will not allow you to pull this. And the first 12 times that you buy something in the game, it gives you something. Originally it will give you the bad rewards and then the good ones, so this can add up a little bit. I wouldn't spend money only to get those. Or maybe if I had it almost completed and I needed the 2000 diamonds for something, and but you probably will have finished that earlier, you can buy something like the first one, also level up your characters, and have another 2000 diamonds to spend for something else. I will never buy this here. This you will eventually get like Superman by spending €800, a little bit less, like 782 I think it was when I made the calculation. You will get Superman, you will get some other nice things along the way. I wouldn't spend money only to get that, but they have like, okay, this and the Wish that gives you a little bit more value by spending money. And I don't like the decoration or cosmetics in this sense to spend money for. So hope this has been helpful, and you make smarter decision how you spend money, or you just were curious if I want to spend money, where the best places to spend them on. First, security plans, then the growth fund that gives you massive diamonds, and then the monthly privileges that gives you a bit less diamonds, not directly, but still kinda worth it. There are a couple daily and weekly packs that aren't too bad. If you want to well out more, you can buy some offers from the events, but growth fund is generally a lot more valuable and will give you more flexibility what you do with your diamonds. I don't particularly like this here, but okay, might allow you to put an extra star on a character in some situations and give you some other stuff. Not a massive fan of it. Okay, that's it. Bye for now.